Apparently that George Jones house just dripped liquor. The walls, you touched them and liquor would spill right out.
You remember the song that Jimmy Hart thought he could actually have a hit with at one point?
Which?
Tammy, why not give George another chance?
You know, that's actually one of those Jimmy Hart songs I don't know.
I don't know if he ever actually recorded it, but he sang me some lyrics one time in the locker room, and it was hilarious. We got to put Mark James or somebody in Memphis on that to find out if Jimmy ever committed that to.
Hey, I wrote a song about Barbra Streisand's nose and George Jones and Tammy Wynette. What other celebrities was he writing songs about?
He had high hopes for We Hate School, and it did get played on the radio in Memphis. And also, I was at a radio station appearance with him in Memphis when they did play Barbra Streisand's Nose at least once.
Which was later remade into Lance Russell's Nose.
Well, actually, no, it was Lance Russell's Nose was first, and then he changed it because he thought he could get it on the chart. See, he was trying to... And We Hate School was probably the closest shot he might have had because it was very Rick Springfield-y.
The problem is with We Hate School, let alone the Terry Funk cover version when he was like 40. But the problem with We Hate School is like the video's awesome. It's like wrestling awesomeness. Coco Beware on guitar. Like, it's ridiculous. But there's no kids. There's no one young. Like Jimmy Hart's the lead singer and he's like 45 at that point or whatever. You needed someone young for that song to really work.
Well, but Jimmy
can't be some 50-year-old guy singing We Hate School.
Like, Jimmy was forever young. See, that's the thing. And look at him now. He looks the same as he did 40 years ago.
Those notorious school haters, Jimmy Hart, Coco Beware, and the Turk.
Yeah. But Jimmy could remember when he hated school. And the 45 sold at the matches. He got it played in Memphis, I think, probably in Jackson. And
the answer song to Rick Springfield, Eat Your Heart Out, Rick Springfield.
Eat your heart out, Rick Springfield, 'cause she's my girl and she always will be the only girl for me. Ain't no rock and roll singer gonna take her away from me. How about that?
So that means that's pretty good. That was spot on. So that means Jimmy Hart in the song, his girlfriend is Jesse's girl. He's Jesse.
Well,
because he says, doesn't he like improv at the end, like, Jesse girl's my girl? Like, doesn't he say that?
But see, that's the thing. You can interpret it any way you want. That's the good thing about deep songwriting, interpreting the song. What did the Beatles mean?
I got a song now. Jude? I'm going to answer Kaja Gugu. I'm not shy. It's my new song.
And I have a test.
Flock of Seagulls, I got a song for you. It's called I Walk Slow.
I have a test pressing of Jimmy Hart singing Son of a Gypsy, which was Jimmy Valiant's entrance music that actually got played in heavy rotation on I was at FM 100 in Memphis, whatever.
Smokey Johnson, yeah.
There you go. But Jimmy Hart's, because Jimmy Hart wrote it, right? So Jimmy's version was the Ballad of Handsome Jimmy, and he did the test press, and then Jimmy Valiant recorded his version and what he did with it, or possibly what he did to it, depending on your point of view, and then. They sold, I know, in the thousands of the 45s, and it was all over the radio in Memphis for a while there.